Warning, in this video I'm going to be trying a diet that is incredibly stupid, like real bottom of the barrel kind of stuff. I can tell you, dear viewer, from the get-go that I'm going to hate it, you know, and I'm gonna be drunk and hungry, and the results that this diet might potentially yield may not be worth the general bitchery. There's only one way to find out though. Why am I doing this diet, you may ask yourselves? Well, Hello and welcome back, you beautiful nerds, to another edition of a video. Here! In this place! Every week I'm here and then you somehow show up here and I'm just so amazed. So thank you for sharing your time and attention with me. If you're new here, hi, my name is Devin and this is my channel where I try to become better and learn how to adult better, and new videos come out every Thursday, Friday, Saturday-ish, like within this chunk of the week. Again, we're trying to be better here. We're not trying to be perfect. If this sounds like something that you enjoy or are more interested in, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button because we're here all the time. Now, on to the good stuff. This try. Okay, so not long ago, I found this meme on my Instagram feed and I thought, wow, that is some real patriarchal and antiquated advice wrapped up in a menu. This diet plan reeks of, I like to keep women down. You know, that kind of energy. This diet delivers a stunning calorie deficit by allowing its victims to only eat 3 eggs spaced out between breakfast and lunch, 5.5 ounces of a steak seasoned with lemon juice for dinner. Oh, and then the thing that makes it so popular, it allows you to drink an entire bottle of white wine throughout the day, spaced out between your meals. Yeah, it really does keep a woman down. Boy, does she. That's why this diet is affectionately called the wine and eggs diet. The creator slash author of this diet, Helen Gurley Brown, was a famous writer in the 1960s, and we'll get back to her in just a second. She purports that if you follow this diet for 2 to 3 days, you should lose 5 pounds. When I heard this, I thought to myself, surely someone has done this before. And you know what? They have. Alexandra Blasizik over at Vice and Diane McMartin over at Kitchen both tried this diet for their separate publications. But something I noticed that wasn't in their coverage was how much weight a person gains as soon as they ditch the diet and start eating like a Homo sapien again. So that's what we're doing here today, folks. I am going to be following this diet. I'm gonna become even more of a bitch than I already am and show y'all just how much weight I lose from denying my body nutrition. And then I'm going to revert back to my hot girl ways and eat normally. Again, like I normally do. I'll give you a sneak peek into my daily eating habits. And I'm gonna show you how much weight I put back on at the end. The point of this video is to prove to anyone who's maybe thinking about crash dieting that it isn't worth it. It's not worth doing. Now I know that y'all are smart, and I know you know this deep down in your hearts. And I know that I'm smart, and I know this deep down in my hearts. But sometimes, just sometimes, my internet friendos, we have to see it all play out in order to believe it. So here I am, and the experiment. Here's a trigger warning though. In this video, we will be discussing my disordered eating past. So if this is something that you're currently working with, or maybe you're struggling through, first off, I see you, I hear you. Know that it's okay to skip this one. I really want you to take care of yourself first and foremost. Okay, let's get into the try. Okay, it's day 1. I was pole dancing this morning. I woke up early to go to the studio to exercise. I'm still in my exercise athleisure. It is officially noon and I haven't eaten anything yet except black coffee, which I think is on the diet. But I'm realizing that I don't have any of the ingredients for this 1970s Vogue diet. I don't have white wine at home. I know, shocker. I don't have eggs. I don't have coffee. I don't have steak. I guess I have to go get some. We're back in this place. Bones. So Bones is having thoughts and feelings. I am too. I am very hungry. I'm gonna have to go weigh myself really fast to see what my starting weight is. Not that it matters, but I wanna see if this fucking diet thing works. A lot of the recipes are pretty plain, right? We are only eating hard-boiled eggs and other nonsense and a steak. I'm not gonna do the plain recipes. I might add like a little I might scramble an egg instead of hard boil it. An egg's an egg, in my opinion, and a dollop of olive oil is not gonna send me over the edge. If I don't lose the weight, if I don't lose 5 pounds or whatever, 5 kilograms or whatever, however much weight I'm supposed to lose in 3 days, I don't care. But I'm going to make this tasty. All right, got my eggs, my 5.5 ounces of Sauvignon Blanc and black coffee. Doesn't this have girl boss energy? this lunch. It was in vogue, so you know it was in vogue at one point.
All I'm saying is like you're one step away from like you are sharing those eggs with your cats.
It doesn't even taste good right now. Like the combination of these three things together is not yummy. If there was like a fat, like a cheese, or like an avocado.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help you with the
losing weight part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the part where I come clean, and I want to tell y'all, I've suffered from primarily anorexia and shades of bulimia from ages 16 to 24. Everything was changing so rapidly and so fast, and I wanted to control one thing in my life, which was how much I took in. My story might be a little bit different from others that you've heard. I think everyone's just on their own individual path, especially when it comes to disordered eating. I'm at a place in my life where I no longer weigh myself, nor do I diet. Truly, the only times I know how much I weigh is when I'm on a scale. Or, duh. Truly the only times I know how much I weigh is when I'm at the doctor's office. Weighing myself and keeping track of calories was just not something that I could realistically and healthfully keep in my psyche. It just was starting to take over, so that's why I've just axed it out of my life. Like, my whole mindset is that we are on this spinning rock, barreling through space for a finite amount of time. Okay, so if we zoom out and see the big picture, it's just not that important anymore, you know? I believe that you can eat that muffin, Deborah. It's okay. Like, no one cares. Or rather, no one should care. But I grew up in the internet, and I know that there are spaces on the World Wide Web where folks congregate to trade secrets and tips on how to essentially starve yourself to death. I know this because I used to visit those spaces as a kid suffering from anorexia. I was on all of the pro-Ana sites that were popular back in the early aughts. Pro-Ana is a term that means pro-anorexia, and I'm not even gonna walk you through what and how these places are toxic. You can just probably imagine it. And if you think that these pro-Ana sites are a thing of the past, you're wrong. Unfortunately, because as this BuzzFeed article reports, back in February 2020, there has been an uptick of pro-Ana TikToks recently. The nature of pro-Ana ideology and the TikTok algorithm is a dangerous combination because of just how little we know about the FYP backend, and because a lot of this content can disguise itself as healthy weight loss. Hashtag girl boss, hashtag gross. 5:30, if I can't eat my steak soon, I might just have to eat this cat. Something occurred to me. I'm working out too. Like, I went to Haven this morning. While the whole weight loss part of this diet comes from the calorie deficit, I do believe that if I were to add an avocado, I would still lose weight. I believe, because I'm still working out for the next 3 days. But I'm hungry, I'm grumpy, and my bitch scale is escalating.
Yeah, I don't love this diet for you.
I don't love this diet for you. Me again. It's day 2. I don't really have time to eat breakfast in the morning. Also, I was a little hungover this morning, so I didn't feel like eating. So I'm gonna have my breakfast egg and my lunch eggs combined again. I simply want to get to the end. Because I'm not having breakfast or lunch wine, I figure I'm saving myself around 300 calories. So I'm gonna have half of avocado instead. In fact, while I make eggs, why don't we learn a little bit about the history of said diet? Because, yeah, Bones, it really must have come from a woman who hated herself a little bit. Let's make some eggs and learn about the historical context of this stupid diet. So this recipe actually appeared for the first time in a 1962 book called Sex and the Single Gal. It was dubbed The Unmarried Woman's Guide to Men, and it was written by a woman named Helen Gurley Brown. This book gave advice on everything, like how to date, how to dress yourself, workplace etiquette, and diets. This article was then republished in Vogue in 1977, and it has recently made a resurgence, probably because someone found it in their grandma's house and was like, what the fuck? Now, the 1970s was a time of ridiculous diets. The sexy pineapple diet, where you take 2 days out of the week to eat only pineapple. And allegedly, this diet is supposed to not only help you lose weight, but help you with your sex life. There's another diet called the grapefruit diet. I'm sure some of y'all heard that. Its claim was that the enzymes from citrus fruit helped you burn fat. Out of all these ridiculous diets, I specifically chose this one because it included wine. I thought to myself, hell, if I'm drinking wine, it can't be that bad, can it? Wrong. I might have my dinner wine with my steak. I'm feeling hungover from all the wine I drank yesterday. Diets like these make me like count my calories in real time. If I do the mental math now, right, to lose the 5 pounds by tomorrow, I can quit this diet and then continue on to the next part of this challenge where I eat normally, like a human being, like a grown woman, and I gain all the weight back. That's where we're getting to, okay? I lost around 2 pounds, I think-ish. 2 pounds and some change in the past day. If I can get to 5 pounds by tomorrow, then I can stop doing this. And then I can gain it all back. Okay, some of you might be asking, Devin, why are you at Patrick's desk? Great question. Why not? No, I just, I needed to be quiet, but you know, we share spaces, so I felt myself becoming massively irritable. I'm obviously very tired and still hungover from day 1 of this stupid diet, so I just excused myself into Patrick's little corner to do this work. It's just better if I plow through it, the headache, the cotton mouth, the everything that this diet is providing, and just get through today. But now I'm feeling like poopy. So I am gonna go take a nap. Welcome back to the diet from hell. I woke up from my nap, was feeling like a bitch, talked it all out with my therapist. We walked through our feelings, we did a little analysis. It felt good and centering. I am starving. You know, it's only like 6:40. I could make dinner, but I'm trying to stretch out my night a little bit, so I'm having a little pre-dinner wine. This is my favorite Sauvignon Blanc, and it tastes like straight up vinegar. I think it's because my body chemistry is fucking different. So I'm here with some friendos. Jared, what did you think of my diet when I told you about it?
I think it sounds ridiculous. I don't even understand like what the point of it is.
There is no
It's
point.
just like protein and alcohol.
Oh no, it's awful. Just 24 hours of this diet, I feel like my entire insides are vinegar. I'm fermenting. I'm a little piece of meat fermenting.
Aw, the secret to ageless beauty.
If I'm a bitch later, that's why, okay?
Okay.
It's the morning and I really still don't have time to eat breakfast, but Pat made himself a bowl of cereal and I had 2 bites. Wow, the carbs are so fucking good, you guys. Wow. Can I have one more bite? This is my lunch. I was working all morning. This is a turkey sandwich with red onion and some goat cheese and lettuce. And then we've got some bitchin' sauce and some carrots and a cucumber, and maybe a couple of these. Missed you so much, bread. You're good God. So as you can see, I'm shooting on day 3. I'm back to eating like a normal woman, like a normal person. But I fully anticipate that I'm gonna gain 5 pounds today. Don't ask me how. I just feel that in myself and in my body. But let's check in with future Devin. So I am in Albuquerque. I'm here for a film shoot. I'm working on the set. I have not gained the weight back, but I'm on my way. Today for breakfast and lunch, I had an Impossible Burger with a salad at the airport. You know, tomorrow's my day to get situated and get a scale so I can continue to weigh myself. That's weird, but I guess it's on the to-do list. Wowie wow. It is 8:54. I just got back home from set. There's a salad in my bathroom. More importantly, there's a scale in my bed. I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow morning because that's the same time I have been weighing myself. All right, I'm gonna sign off tonight. I'll see you bright and early at the butt crack of dawn. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's time to weigh myself. Ah, the moment of truth. Well, would you look at that? I'm gaining the weight back. So I'm a little surprised that I haven't gained all of my weight back just because, you know, I'm so focused on my job right now. I'm not thinking about starving myself. I'm just grateful I didn't do any long-lasting damage with those 48 hours of the Vogue diet. And I'm also grateful that my body is starting to equal herself out. Crash dieting doesn't work. You take your body to an extreme level at a short amount of time, and believe it or not, I feel it. I feel the effects of not eating normally for 2 days last week in my job this week. I hope this video shows you that we are so much more than just a number on a scale. We are a full-blown human experience, y'all. We have memories and hopes and dreams and ambitions. We're only in this world for a limited amount of time, so enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves. That's it for me, my beautiful nerds. I have to head out and get back to my work, but all the videos this month are going to be filmed inside this lovely hotel room. And we're gonna talk about what it's like to be a quirky woman in Hollywood. We're doing it all, and we're doing it all live, sort of. I love you, beautiful nerds. I will see you next week.